Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? Crazy beginning. I'm trying to be silly. Yeah, I'm here today to review a movie called Lemmy that just premiered well, it's just added to Netflix. It's been out since 2010. I finally got to see it, and because sadly Lemmy passed away about a month or so ago, and he's the lead singer of Motorhead, for those who don't know. And there's a great documentary about him, almost a full 2 hours long. And then it's fantastic. They have see him, and then they talk about his life. They show where his apartment, and just his lifestyle. He's never really changed. He's always been hard drinking, smoking, and taking speed and stuff like that. And he was going strong. He was living the lifestyle he wanted to live, living the lifestyle of a rock and roller, a heavy metal guy. And and it eventually caught up with him. But he was living that hard for a long time, gambling and strippers, everything. And talks about his life, and also a lot of people in the metal community talk about him and say how great he was. And it gives you a lot of his personality, because he has personality to spare. Because I remember in the Army, well, I'll tell you about, I was a fan of Motorhead since like the 80s and stuff like that. And it seemed like I was the only one. I've seen so many people like in my high school that didn't like him. I never met too many people growing up that liked Motorhead. And I remember one guy, Harold Stevens, saying like, I can't understand why anyone would like the band Motorhead and stuff like that. I always did. And in the Army, it wasn't much different. And, when I got out of the Army, I remember working at Betty's Kitchen. No one knew who the hell they were. It's pretty bad. And in the Army, it wasn't much better. But, I saw a lot of stuff about his personality through, like those video magazines like Hard and Heavy, and also Decline of Western Civilization Part 2, The Metal Years, which had a lot of Lemmy in it. And basically his charisma and his humor in that carries on to the documentary. Because he's really a fascinating person. And like I said, the documentary is a full 2 hours long. And when it ended, you kind of wish there was more stuff about Lemmy. You kind of wish it would have went on, because they probably could have went on another 2 hours. It would have been a 4 hour long thing, and it would have been fine, because he's such an interesting person. I'm glad they finally made a documentary about him. And I give it a full on 10 out of 10. The only thing I was disappointed with, I thought there'd be more Triple H, because Lemmy did a lot of stuff for themes for Triple H, and also themes for Evolution. And he also performed in WrestleMania. I thought they'd have a little more information about that. There's only one scene with Triple H in it, but it's really good. So I give a full on 10 out of 10 for my review of Lemmy. Well, why did I put that on there for? My review of Lemmy is really good, a really good show. And I think you'll enjoy it. Hold on. Try something. That help, or that's a little too bright? Yeah, that's better. Is that better right there? Yeah, it's too bright. Hold on. Might be a little better right there. Okay. Huh. That looks better. But like I said, it's a very interesting documentary about Lemmy. I give a full-on 10 out of 10. If you love metal and stuff like that, I think you'll really enjoy it. And he tells a couple of jokes in there throughout. It's very entertaining. Very entertaining. And he's really a very charismatic guy. Just so sad that he passed away. And it's even sadder because when the movie started to end towards the end, I'm not giving it. It's a documentary, so it's not really any spoilers. But he was talking about people were talking about how he'll be missed when he's gone, and then he was, and then like the guy said at his funeral, they said there won't be many tears shed. Well, there will be, but it's more about what a great time they had when he was still on the planet, and that's pretty much how the sad funeral went. When he passed away. So like I said, full on 10 out of 10 for Lemmy finally being added to Netflix. Because Netflix is focusing more on their own programming than movies and stuff, and more on TV shows than movies. They need to focus more on movies. So 10 out of 10 for Lemmy. And also I wanted to, I keep forgetting to do this. I got some small candy reviews because my mother sent me this. My sister got it for Halloween. I did some reviews before, and I put it to the side when I started getting the Japan crate stuff. And I didn't get this till like November, I think, or early in December. It was supposed for Halloween. And there's some lollipops in there, suckers. And I got started incorporating some of these because I don't want to do like a full video on one of these. I want to incorporate it into another video. I keep forgetting to do it. I forgot to do it for like that Dice TV show thing that was awful, or like Battle Royale. I forgot to do it for that, but I'm doing it for this. I'm doing root beer flavored dum-dums. Okay, I believe that, yeah, these are dum-dums. Okay, try this out. I don't know who makes these. I don't know if it's on the label or not. Let's see. Save wraps. Order a flavor. I don't know. It doesn't say on here, but that's alright. Yeah. Save wrappers for stuff. Huh. Alright, let's try this out. This is what it looks like. Can't really smell the root beer scent. These are really good. These remind me of those little root beer barrels. Not the ones in that Pee Wee Herman thing where it's like a little strong root beer. I like that clever joke, but the little ones are a little shaped like little root beer barrels. I remember one of my favorite when I was real little, except not as strong. This is a lot milder flavor root beer. A pretty decent. It's just very mild root beer taste, but pretty good. I'd probably give the dum-dums root beer sucker a mild 7.5 out of 10. The root beer barrels are better, but this isn't bad. So there you have it for my review of Lemmy and root beer dum-dums. So till next time, don't be a dum-dum. Come back and watch some more of my videos. Just kidding. Just kidding. I love you guys. I love my subscribers. And until next time, everybody, please take care, my legion.